What is up, guys? This is your boy Bruce, back again with another video. Today we are doing our 1 year, 1 month loc video update. Not much has happened honestly in the last month, but small things here and there, small changes. I can definitely say when watching my 1 year loc anniversary video, and thank you so much, guys, for all of the positive feedback. We've been getting views like crazy, likes, comments, all of that, subscriptions. So keep running it up. I told y'all if enough people are interested on that video, I would keep the loc videos coming. So that's what we're doing now. But I definitely noticed watching that video and then doing this today that yeah, my hair has definitely dropped a considerable amount, and it's like I haven't had a retwist since pretty much my last style, which was those 2-strand twists. So haven't had a retwist at this point for I think going on 2 months. Yeah, so 2 months without a retwist. This is how we're looking right now. Everything's been going great. My hair, of course, has been, I think I finally found the perfect balance with when it comes to like putting product in your hair. And not putting product, I should say, but watering your hair and oiling your hair. Like, I think I found my perfect balance. It seems like back in the beginning of my journey, I was putting oil in my hair like every single night, and it's like my hair drank it all. But I would definitely notice that in between, I guess you would say, my wash sessions and my wash sessions, when I washed my hair, I could definitely say like those times in between, I could definitely tell my hair was a little bit more oily. Like, you know, like let's say I'm a day before I need to wash my hair or something, like, you know, my hair starts to get oily, but it's not the oily feel like, oh, you just put new oil on. It's almost like, okay, now this is like coming out of your hair in a way. So I was like, I was definitely overdoing it a bit then, but now I found that perfect balance. So I noticed that I always use rose water across my journey. I've always used that almost since the first day. There's definitely times when I run out of it and I don't feel like running to the beauty supply, so I just use regular water. But I can really tell a difference. Like rose water for my hair, and I have like a 4C texture hair. Rose water for my hair works perfect. Like it makes it real soft. It always feels really light. It seems like when I use tap water, it almost, I don't know, it's like my hair knows the difference. Like it knows that it's not drinking that premium, I guess, but my locks feel a lot like tighter and like harder. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but yeah, it just be leaving a lot more to be desired. I also notice when I use tap water too, it seems like I have to put more and more of it in my hair to keep my hair moisturized. Well, I feel like the rose water goes a lot longer in terms of hydrating your hair and actually nourishing and feeding your hair. And for those of you that don't know, rose water is just like, I think, distilled water with like rose buds or rose petals boiled in them. So like the proteins and things like that from the leaves of the plant or from the plant itself merge into that water. And then basically you're putting that water, of course, in your hair, your skin. You can use rose water in a lot of ways. So that's one thing I'm happy that I'm consistent with now, and I have a routine. So I use rose water in my hair every day, of course, spritz my hair. I actually show you guys the bottle. It's actually a pretty famous bottle, but I'll show you guys if you don't know. 1 second. All right, so this is the bottle that I use here. You probably seen this joint on like TikTok or other famous YouTubers that do hair and stuff. But yeah, put my rose water in here and just mist my hair up. And then I ain't gonna do a lot now because my hair don't really need it, but you know, take your hands, go in there and just, you know, go crazy. Then I try to like spray a bunch of water like on my hands, dripping wet, and then I go, or not water, rose water in my hair, and then I go into my scalp and massage it. That way everything's like hydrated and everything's being reached, because I feel like if you just put product or water or oils like on top of your locks themselves, you're feeding those too, but you gotta remember your scalp is basically like the most important area you wanna take care of and things like that. So yeah, that's how I do my misting and hydrating of my hair. When it comes to oiling my hair, I try to do that maybe 2 to 3 times a week. And like I said, back in the past, I could never imagine myself saying that now. But as I said before, you don't want to use too much oil. A little oil goes a long way. So you get about maybe 4 medium-sized drops of oil, or maybe like 2 big drops of oil. Put that in your hand, or if you can, put it at the tips of your fingers. You rub it all in, go into your hair, and massage your scalp with it. And then, you keep doing it, making sure that you're getting all the oils to your fingertips, because your fingertips, of course, are what's going into your scalp, and massaging it in and getting it in there real good. And like I said, this will be after I've hydrated my hair with the rose water first. So I make sure my hair is a little damp, not a crazy amount, little damp, and then take the oil of my choice that day. I use a bunch of different oils that work for me for different things, different reasons. I'll make a video on that if you guys are interested. I do that, and then I put the oils over to seal that moisture in. And then I take, let's say if I have a lot of oil still left on my hands, I'll rub them into my towel a bit, or rub it into like a bath towel, whatever. Get that off my hands, but don't get it all off your hands. So you want to get a decent amount off if you feel like you went too far. But basically the goal is to have a very light amount left on your hands, and then I use that to just rub down my locks and basically give it a light seal, because it's like you don't want to put too much oil directly on top of your locks that have already grown out and matured, I should say, because like I said, you don't want your hair to look like you're feeding it too much or giving it too much oil, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to make it complicated, but everything that you sprayed before in terms of your water, aloe water, rose water, it should be sealed in pretty good now. And that usually gets me through the rest of the day at least. Yeah, so those are pretty much my daily routines when it comes to hydrating and oiling my scalp and my hair. Alrighty guys, I appreciate y'all for watching our 1 year, 1 month lock anniversary. Like I said, thank y'all for the constant support, and we'll see you guys next month. It's Bruce, and I'm out.